Okay, so episode 4.
Yeah.
Ready?
Hold on, let me just get my giggles out.
Get your face ready. You go. Hi everybody, welcome to episode 4 of our new podcast,
My Three Chats.
I'm Wendy, the owner of My Three Cats, cat sitters in Warrington.
I'm Eloise. I'm also a cat sitter of My Three Cats and also the social media manager.
And we've got our special guest, Billy, who has joined us.
She's not looking at the camera.
No, she's going already.
Bye-bye.
Oh, big stretch. Oh, bum in the air. And she's got...
Great.
So that's Billy. We might have some more special guests making a appearance. Who knows? So, yeah, episode 4.
Yeah, still going.
Aren't we doing well?
Aren't we doing great?
I can't believe it. We're still here. We said we were going to do 6 episodes.
6 episodes is the first sort of run of episodes.
Yes.
And then
we'll review.
Yeah, we'll review and see how it's going.
See how very successful it's going. So, yeah, episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, what have you been up to this week, Eloise?
I've been busier than I was last week.
Okay.
I picked up a few more visits.
Oh, it's been half term this week, hasn't it?
It's been half term, so...
Yes, well, half term around our area.
Yeah.
I think they're a bit different somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've been looking after Gus, Oliver, and Trevor and Corky, who are... I love them all. They're all lovely cats.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had quite a lot of visits this week, with it being half term. Lots of people going on their holidays.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've been busy again on visits. But we had our little lull after the summer holidays, and then it's gone woo. But yeah, then it'll be quieter again next week.
But you've had some more stuff to do in the office. You've made the newsletter this week.
I did!
Yay!
After
Finally!
so many weeks trying, I finally got our My Three Cats newsletter off the ground.
Yeah, and sent out on Wednesday, was it?
I think so, yeah.
A midweek newsletter.
Yes. So you should have, if you are one of our existing customers, you should have received that in your inbox.
It was really good.
Yeah, thank you. Just a little chatty little thing.
What we've been up to.
Yeah.
Little update.
Like the email version of this, I guess.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
If anybody is listening who would like to subscribe to our newsletter, you can do that on our website, www.mythreecats.co.uk.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that will hopefully be a regular thing. Monthly. Yeah, monthly. Now I've figured out how to do it.
She's back.
Here she is. Come on. So yeah, monthly newsletter is out and about.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we been up to? We've been to look at an office.
Yes, we have.
Very exciting. So we currently, when we're not doing visits, we do all our admin stuff here at home. So I've got a bit of an office, and you've got
my
bit
bedroom.
Of an office.
It's just my room.
So yeah, that that kind of works all right. But I personally like to get out and about.
Yeah.
I get a bit claustrophobic when I'm working at home.
You like to separate your work life from being at home, and having an office at home is great and all, but it doesn't really separate it.
Yeah. So I like to go to work sometimes. Not all the time, but since COVID, obviously, everyone's been a bit all over the place.
So we went to have a look.
So we went to have a look at a flexible sort of office arrangement. Where we can basically have an office for 1 day a week, 2 days a week,
just whenever we want,
however many times we want. And it's got like a sort of a shared sort of like breakout kind of area we can use, in a kitchen, and it was nice. I've been before, but it was really nice. We'd go, so been to have a little view of that this week.
Also, the chance to have a space for meetings with other cat sitters.
Yes,
because we've never really had a formal space to do that. It's always either been here or go
or
get a coffee somewhere
in Costa or something like that. So which was fine when we only had it was me and 2 cat sitters, but we've got a team of 12 now. So, and it's sort of growing all the time, so getting them all here as much as I like to see them all here.
Yeah.
We're not that centrally based either, are we? So this is like a proper meeting area, so we can get everybody together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we did this week. We've defleed all our 4 cats, which is another fun task, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Don't need to buy. So today we are going to talk about why a cat owner might choose to have a cat sitter rather than taking their cat to a cattery.
Yeah.
So another question I quite often get asked is, so people like give you their keys and you just go to their house and they don't know you and they just let you in their house, and a lot of people find that sort of quite that seems a bit like a bit risky or a bit unsafe.
Yeah.
Some people see that. So we're going to talk about that today and how we put everyone's minds at ease, and
just ensuring other customers that we are reliable, and trustworthy.
Yes, and it's all about making sure everybody's happy with the arrangement. We completely accept and understand that having a cat sitter is not for everybody, and that's absolutely fine. Some people don't like the idea of having someone in their own home, and that's that's completely fine.
Yeah.
And for those people, a cattery is their ideal option, because they know that the cat's where it is, and the house is safe and secure where it is. So that's fine. However, our business is based on the belief that cats are happier in their own homes, and we go to them. But in doing so, we also have a responsibility to ensure that owners' houses are safe and secure. And that is part of the job as well, as well as looking after the cats. So we just thought we would have a little chat about that, just so that we can show how we put our owners' minds at ease. So first of all our cat sitters have a DBS record check, which is the police background check. So that tells me that I'm not hiring anyone with a criminal record. We're also fully insured as a business. To start with, that is sort of explained to all our clients, so they know that we're not just going to send just any old person into their homes. And all our cat sitters are personally interviewed and selected by myself. And I do tend to try and go on most of my meet and greets for new customers with my cat sitter as well, just so that I can sort of keep an eye on
how things are going.
So that leads us on to the
meet and greets, which are sort of a service we do before the start of any customer's first lot of visits. Or I don't know if anytime they're getting a new sitter, really. If for chance, like, you're getting a new cat sitter for a certain amount of visits. We like the customer and the sitter to meet. So, like, say the cat sitter will go, sometimes you'll go with them.
Generally, if it's a brand new customer, we'll do a meet and greet at that point. Or also, as Eloise says, if a cat sitter is changing, or they're getting a new cat sitter, or it's a new person that's going to be looking after the cat, we'll try and do another sort of, even if it's just like a mini meet and greet. So, not all customers want them. So a lot of them say, I completely trust your judgment, and these are people that are vetted by yourself. So, others like to meet who's going in the house, and that's fine. So we give them the option, really.
So a meet and greet is it's sort of the chance to go through the cat's routine, so that the cat sitter knows what they need to do. But it's also just as important for the customer to meet the cat sitter, so that they know who's going to be in their house, and talk through any other sort of household jobs, which we also like to do for them.
So it's basically a chance for everyone to ask questions and make sure everybody's comfortable. And also, as you say, we can also do various sort of household
security checks sort of
which
things,
which can help to make our owners feel that somebody's actually keeping an eye on the house as well, which is some of them do quite like that. So
just little things, really, isn't it? Like we'll leave lights on if they want, we'll shut curtains, we'll
bring the post in so it's not all mounting up in the porch.
Take the bins out on bin
put the
day.
bins out. Oh love a bin out.
Just stuff like that.
Warrington bins, bin men, bin ladies, bin people are on strike at the minute, so we haven't been able to put any bins out.
No, we haven't. But it's just small household jobs that we might as well do while we're here, but they do actually make a difference. It makes the house from the outside look like someone's in there.
Yeah, it's
a security thing.
A lot of people do use like timers for lamps, or a lot of people have got like Alexa
outdoor
lights and stuff like that now. But if they've not, we can just in the evening visit, just shut the curtains, put a lamp on, and from the outside it just looks like somebody's in. Little jobs like that just, are quite important as well. A lot of customer, just while we're sort of talking about security, because it is, that is something that we do take very seriously, is the security of our customers' houses while they're not there. Keys, we have in the past, and we do still keep a copy of some customers' keys if they want us to. So we'll keep that securely locked. We have like a key safe in our office. However, we are trying to transition to lock boxes where possible, which are the little key security boxes that a lot of people already have, which have like a combination code, usually like a 4-digit combination code, and they can be put securely out of sight around the back of somebody's property or in a shed or just anywhere
hidden away.
Anywhere hidden away. And in that way, their keys basically never have to leave their property. So although we're happy to keep a copy of your key, with the best will in the world, those keys will then be in our pockets or in our bags, being driven around with other people's house keys. And touch wood, we've never lost a key.
No, we've never
lost a key, and we do take key security extremely, seriously. But it's always I'm always conscious of the fact that we are doing this. We're carrying people's house keys around with us.
It's a possibility that it could happen. And
and
it does happen one day. We don't want. It hasn't happened, and I'm sure it won't. But there's still that chance. We just personally think that keys are safer staying on the property.
So
in a lockbox.
If you have a lockbox, your key basically sits in that lockbox for the week that you're away, or however long that you're away.
Out when we need to get in.
Our cat sitter turns up. You've given them the code, which you can then change after they finish their visits, if you want. And the key is used for that visit, and then it goes straight back in the lockbox. What it also means is, we've had a few now, haven't we? Sort of emergency situations where, say, the cat has become ill. We don't. If we need to do extra visits, sort of short notice, extra emergency visits. If there's a lockbox, we don't have to then worry about getting the key to the right person. We had an instance, didn't we, Kevin? Lovely Kevin became poorly.
Very quickly.
With like a urinary infection. So Kevin's owners had a lockbox.
They did.
So one of us went to do the first visit. I can't remember. Was it you?
Yeah, maybe. It might have been me.
And it sort of became clear that he wasn't well. So another cat sitter then said, right, well, I'll call in.
Because she was passing by,
So basically, we had 3 different cat sitters pop in to check on Kevin,
which we wouldn't have
all
been
in
able
one
to
morning
do if they didn't have that lockbox, because we wouldn't have been able to get the key to each person.
So it can come in handy for those kind of occasions. Also, things like I got stuck on the motorway for 2.5 hours the other day.
You did.
Just sitting on the M6 near the viaduct.
Yeah.
I was on my way to some visits. I had the key to the house in my car with me. So those kind of occasions, it would be helpful if there was a lockbox, because we could then just send
someone else.
Any cat sitter to cover.
Yeah.
So having said that, again, lockboxes aren't for everyone. Some people live in rental apartments who aren't allowed to have them. Well, you can't, obviously, might not be able to drill in them. They do have some like little padlock versions, which some people may be able to use. Other people live in apartments, which not always good, but where possible, we are trying to encourage the use of them. There are some sort of police approved ones as well.
There are.
Which I think a lot of the councils use those. But again, it's not compulsory, and then again, some people are not comfortable with the idea of having a key in a lockbox. But personally, I still think that a key on your property in a
safe space,
in a locked lockbox drilled to the wall is still safer than
us carrying them around.
But anyway, so there's the lock boxes, cameras, security cameras.
We sort of we go to a lot of houses that already have cameras in the homes, but we almost sort of encourage you to have cameras. We know that owners don't have cameras to specifically watch us; they have them for their cats. And again,
a lot of them
Kevin,
say that. A lot of them say that at the meeting. Like, don't
think
I'm silly. I've got a camera, and it's only to check on the cat.
Again, with Kevin, when he became really ill, they also had a camera which they had already set up, pointing at his litter tray, so that they could monitor him while we weren't there. And it meant that they could message us and keep us updated.
So
on his situation. So that everything that happened to Kevin, we managed to get him to the vet really quickly. It might not have happened as quickly as it did if we didn't have the lockbox and the camera wasn't there. So it was really, really helpful. But we sort of encourage cameras because it is a safety thing. You can check who's going in, and
so cameras, security for the homeowner, and but are also useful for us as well. Also for cats that sometimes go AWOL, shall we say. We have had quite a few, haven't we, where they're outdoor cats, and they've gone out since our previous visit and haven't come back. And so we haven't seen them at our visit. But if the owner's got a camera, they quite often say, "Oh, it's all right, don't worry, he was in half an hour before you came." And that is
we're constantly talking about Kevin, but that has happened with Kevin before. This was before he got ill. But Kevin, as you know, is a very adventurous cat. He loves to be out.
He's an independent boy.
He is. And there would be times when I wouldn't see him. But again, because they had the camera, I would get a message saying, "Oh, we saw him. He came in overnight and he's eaten."
So that kind of...
And then he's just gone out again before I got there.
So it puts our mind at ease, because we know that the owners have seen him, even if we've not seen them. So we're kind of encouraging that a little bit. Obviously, they're not cheap, so it's not for everyone. However, we have now got a Ring camera ourselves, haven't we? So that we can
set it up at someone's house.
If a outdoor cat hasn't been seen for a while, we can set that camera up for you. Obviously,
it's being in use for Elvis right now.
It is. It is. Hello,
we're waiting to see Elvis.
Cat sitting versus a cattery. Again, it's very much personal choice. However, judging by the amount of new customers we've had this year, a cat sitter is a very viable option, and people seem very happy to use our service. We also have at the moment, hopefully this will continue, but 100% 5-star reviews.
Yes, we do.
On Google
reviews,
so we do point our customers to those if they're feeling a little bit unsure about having someone from our company come to their house. So there's you know, there's pages of reviews
Yeah.
from customers who,
Yeah.
you know, will vouch for our service. And I have in the past put new customers in touch with existing customers to actually speak to them if they want to, you know, to actually ask them away from us, you know, for a real sort of, you know, for their honest opinions on us. So, anything we can do to sort of make it more personal to them. And we do tailor our visits to the cats. Individual cats as well, which we kind of pride ourselves on a little bit, don't we? So the visits are quite personal, and the cats get this sort of one-to-one time from
whatever they're comfortable with.
And you'll get like a daily report and photographs, and there's this constant communication between the cat sitter and the owner. So our customers really like that, don't they? They get excited when they get their messages. We've heard of like whole families going on holiday and being like, waiting. We're all just waiting for the message, and like the kids get excited because they're picture of the cat coming in, and and we were exactly the same ourselves.
When we went on holiday, we'd sit there in the evening waiting for the message to come through,
even though we've been doing this for however long. We got very excited. Big stretch. I think that's all we wanted to talk to you about really this week. If you would like to book your own cat sitting experience and you live in the Warrington area, please have a look at our website, as previously mentioned, www.my3cats.co.uk, or
you can head over to our Facebook or Instagram, which are both My Three Cats Warrington.
That is right. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed our little chat this week. Episode 5 next week.
I know.
Gosh, what will we be talking about then, Eloise?
Who knows?
I hope you have a happy and safe bonfire night over this weekend, and we'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
You deserve a big stretch for that.
Okay, she wants to bite me.
Boop. Boopity boop 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 boop.